Crash? Run late for a Freedom Planet stream? This has never happened before. Sorry, everybody. I have a really good excuse. I was, in fact, watching fellow streamer and friend of the channel, Cyber Bear Druid, play Sonic Frontiers, and they were just getting to like the part where you fight Knight, the third boss in the game that has the best music in the game. You know, the one that goes, "You'll find your flame." That one. And I couldn't. How could I not stay for that? Like, that is literally the song and boss that got me to play the game in the first place. It put Sonic back on my radar. So, like, I had to watch it. You'll understand, right? Right? Like, games are cool. That's why you watch me, right? Maybe you watch me because I'm cool. In which case, I mean, I'm flattered, but I think you might have a couple of things, a couple of screws loose up there, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so it's Freedom Planet 2 time, as is the tradition on some Tuesdays. And now, until I finish the game, all Tuesdays, because we managed to actually get to the end of the Doom games and the Doom community event before the end of all these games, or the end of this game and all of its campaigns, which I suppose is not too surprising, right? I mean, like, you know, Doom was certainly designed for computers with fewer kilobytes of memory, or on that scale of memory, so it definitely ends up being a little bit shorter, so that makes sense. But I'm still pleasantly surprised that it timed out as well as it did. These two have almost ended simultaneously. Not quite, off by a couple episodes, but, you know, plus or minus 2-3 plus or minus 2-3 streams is basically about what I was shooting for. So, pat on my own back. Thank you. I know I deserve it. Is that me giving myself a medal? Oh, too? Oh, thank you, Obama. I mean, Obama crash bomb. This joke's done. Anyways, time for Freedom Planet. I hope you all enjoy Tails holding Napalm Bomb. He played a little bit of Mega Man and decided that violence was the answer. I actually heard from Bear while watching his stream that, like, there is, apparently, like, there was it's Sonic's 35th birthday, which, yippee, Sonic, I'm not gonna say Sonic good, I'm gonna say Sonic wavers up and down between awesome and terrible, but I did also hear that apparently, there is supposed to be, like, they maybe hinted at giving Tails, like, an actual solo game to follow up on Frontiers' like, line of Tails being like, alright, I have to go journey on my own, to go be my own person. I'm not gonna grow if I just stick around with you all the time, Sonic. Which, like, oh my god, 1, great character development for Tails. 2, holy crap, they are actually recognizing Frontiers as, like, major and something important and, like, something that they're going to, like, actually bother to follow up on the notes of. That's huge. Unheard of for a AAA game studio. So I'm gonna be, like, hella stoked when we actually end up getting, if we actually end up getting, Tails' adventure in 2028 or something like that. It'll be probably pretty good. I know Sega has the ability to do snatch defeat from the jaws of victory because of the tight dev cycles they try to run, but, here's hoping it ends up being more of a... Here's hoping that a short dev cycle produces a Mega Man 7 and not a Mega Man X6. I think that'll be pretty dope, honestly, if it happens. I mean, I kind of course, enjoy Tails as a character a little bit. I mean, at least more in his, like, adventure incarnations, where he's, like, meant to be the smart and the brains of the team. Like, the less child, more engineer side. It's like, oh yeah, I'm a STEM kid. I can identify with STEM kids. That totally works out for me.
Since when did I become everyone's personal taxi service?
You said we could
Since
call
about
you if we
3
needed a ride.
campaigns ago.
Correction. You said you'd call me if you needed a ride. I just sailed away.
How's the hunt for a Battle Spirit champion going?
I guess my other Sonic characters, like...
Je ne sais quoi. To become the
I mean, Shadow's probably my favorite Sonic character because it's... I mean, come on. It's the obvious choice, and it's the right choice.
Everyone, battle station.
But, Shadow's already gotten his game to celebrate his solo campaign. He got his Shadow X Sonic Generations game, so... you know, we don't need, he doesn't need to get a game right now. I think Knuckles, I don't know if he could get an interesting, like, game. I hope if they do a treasure hunt thing, I hope it's not, at least it improves on, like, what Sonic Adventure 2 does. I could see Knuckles maybe having his own game. Maybe Knuckles could have a beat-em-up game. I'd enjoy that. You get something in the style of, like, Streets of Rage or, you know, one of my favorite games, Rampage Nights or something like that. Like, I think that'd be a good time. It seems that the end is near. Oh no, Scorebar, you stole the title I was gonna use later. Now I gotta come up with something else. That's okay though. I was actually probably gonna come up with something else anyways because I was kind of like, well, I've kept all of Nira's titles so far. All right, cool. I've forgotten how to play the game. I've kept all of Nira's like titles in the realm of like Mega Man reference, but also Ice Mega Man reference. So, like, if you notice, the first week was Stop and Freeze, because that was, like, you know, Iceman's line and Powered Up. And then I also went ahead with Ice Brain last week, because, you know, that's the Zero, one of the themes from Mega Man Zero 2, one of the big famous themes from Mega Man Zero 2. And this week I went with an obscure one, because I was really struggling to figure out an idea that would work for Perusa here. But I ultimately decided on Frozen Island, which really doesn't sound like anything. It sounds super generic, but it is actually technically the stage name of Blizzard Man in Mega Man 6. If, you know, on that little intro screen that you know, always kind of look away from to take a drink from your soda. I know what you do, because it's what I do. It does, in fact, say, like, among, like, Blizzard Man stats that you're going to a place called Frozen Island. So, like, you know, it works. We are on Perusa, after all. And this is Island, and we're playing as the ice character, so I gotta say, I feel pretty clever for that one. Or if not clever, at the very least, resourceful. Now, the question of what the hell am I going to do for the next one, I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how far I get in the story here, and then I'll have to be like, okay, what's the next best thing I can do that's Mega Man? Wasn't there like a box of goodies around here? I mean, not that I need the collectible. Actually, yeah, you know what? I don't need the collectibles. I've done them so many times already. Off stream. And on stream. Well, that was a good use of that shield. Yeah, I feel like the only Mega Man 6 stage anybody ever, like, offhand remembers the name of is Nightman's Capital of Science, because it's, you know, Gemini Laser / Flashman85 / Nathaniel Hoover, staff writer for GameCola.net's delivery of Capital of Science really actually helps, you know, stick it in someone's brain. Also, you know, the contrast of Capital of Science being a castle, a random castle full of, apparently brain beaks, so I guess that's why it's science. I wouldn't exactly say that just a couple of nerds running around makes a science capital, does a science capital make. Otherwise, then I'm pretty sure this stream would be considered a science capital, and, well, I'm not too sure about that one. Oh, that's right. That's where one of the boxes are. Well, I saw it, so I might as well go get it. This one escaped me when I was doing a bunch of record hunting in as Carol. I actually had to kind of play the stage twice to find that one. It's kind of one of those hidden in plain sight kind of things. As far as you remember, Mega Man 10 is the only other game with official stage names, but they're all generic. Though Solar Man's does confirm it is on an artificial sun. That's neat. Like, spit me some of those generic names, because I'm not actually as familiar with Mega Man 10 stage names. I just know that the stages are good, and so I just kind of play them. I think I've heard Solar Man being artificial sun before. Ah, that was 2 of my shields, you bastard. Those guys, still no character has a really good solution for those guys. I mean, Nira had the okay solution of sit back and shoot with ice bullets, but like, is that fun solution? I don't know. It's effective, but like, that's not fast. That's not the kind of speed that I'm looking for. Oh well, that one was on me. I did not need to lose that. Old Castle, Stadium, Highway. Yeah, that is really generic. They couldn't even put an adjective in there. Like, they couldn't have even made it like Slammin' Stadium or Radical Highway. Has anyone used that name before? I don't think so. I mean, it seems like a good name for a Nitro Man stage. I mean, the guy's just a big motorcycle. He goes fast. Like, I don't know. I've never heard of a character that goes really fast on a highway before and has like really bitchin' fast music to boot too. Alright, that's the end of that joke. I think I've milked it about as much as I can. Nope, and I missed. Great. Can I please hit this guy with the ice? Oh, it doesn't even do anything. Great. Yoink. So, I don't know, how was y'all's day? Because my day was, I won't exactly say my day was interesting, it was boring, because it's just work, but, one pain in the ass thing did happen today that I do find to be slightly story-worthy. There's a professor who, we've been trying to get a course syllabus out of him for a while. He runs a physics teaching lab at campus, and, he's kind of one of those old heads who, A, doesn't really get technology all that well, and then B, also kind of insists that there's nothing wrong with, like, not having shit written down. And, finally we actually got him to write down, you know, something, but he still needs to fill out a couple extra things to actually meet our requirements. Problem is, apparently the hill he's really willing to die on is that students should absolutely have access to their water bottles at all times while in a physics/electronics lab. Because yes, the labs are long, and no, it would be too much of a burden onto them to, like, you know, make them have to go out to the, you know, say like the water fountain or, you know, into the hallway to drink their water, like, every other lab on campus does. He was so adamant about it. He was in fact being like, yeah, you know, I'll talk to your boss about it, but I mean, ultimately she's probably just gonna have to talk to the dean because I'm not, like, saying no. I'm like, all right, that's great. You're really, you know, the cooperative university spirit here. So that's, I mean, it's not really my problem anymore because it's not my boss's problem, but it is still kind of my problem because I'm gonna have to be the person who, like, reminds, you know, the relevant parties to actually sort this out. So I don't know. I never thought I would see someone so adamant on the idea of, like, no, you must have water accessible at all times or else you will die. You will you will shrivel up like a sponge in the sun. Like SpongeBob at the end of the SpongeBob movie. So it's just so petty. I don't get it. But I don't know. Professors seem to have a love for dying on hills of their, maybe not their own creation, but, well, I think the actual analogy is making a mountain out of a molehill. So yeah, PIs love making mountains out of molehills. Especially the more unnecessary it is. Oh my god, the taller they want to build that mountain.
No mercy.
They all think that they're special. All right. Weird drill boss done. Now time for the other guy, who I think actually has a bigger story moment here for Nira. I actually did look things up, and those 2 cutscenes after Murga I accidentally skipped. They actually didn't have all that much new for Nira. I think maybe she had one unique line of dialogue, but it wasn't anything significant. It was more just like, oh shit, I'm the protagonist. I gotta say something. So we didn't miss much. However, I think I accidentally saw that Ascal actually gets a meaningful interaction here with Nira. I think mostly because Ascal was accepted into, you know, the good graces of the Magister by
Said I
Nira.
would explain when I had the chance. And now here we are.
And what, pray tell, were you planning to tell me? That the Magister is evil? That Murga is somehow going to make the world a better place?
Yes.
I've gone through every explanation you could possibly give me, and every one of them was idiotic and foolish.
The Magister was a tool, Nira, wielded by his ancestors to keep an immoral peace through lies and cover-ups. Your loyalty was to a weak man who made you feel lonely and isolated.
Actually, it probably made her feel
Doesn't
welcome.
have to be that
Anyway.
way anymore.
Oh, that's a pretty flower.
Excuse me? I am no winter flower waiting to be plucked.
It's a rock
I
flower.
stand alone because I choose to. You may find fault with the Magister, but it was he who gave our people their strength. I would not be who I am today without his guidance, and I will not abandon my values or my people for a derelict like you.
I like how Ascal even gets a little scared of Nira. He's like, damn, this lady's aggro. She really means business.
Nira, I felt it.
That connection was called trust,
Huh.
and you broke it. There's nothing.
Oh, did Ascal have a quash? Did we break his little heart? Yeah, I think we broke his little heart. He thought that killing the guy that employed us would actually make Nira happy, but he forgot the fact that Nira actually likes her job. Ooh, Nira seems pretty actually well suited for this fight. Ow. Oh, can't get too greedy. Otherwise, I'm gonna get caught in the fucking million fist punch. Ooh, almost fucked it up there. Alright, now this attack that I still don't really know how to dodge effectively. Oh, I did it. I guess I just had to bait it upwards. This is a good fight because it's two characters very proficient in close combat, with also just a little bit of range. Like, this is actually fun, very balanced between the two of them. Nira has a great way of punishing basically all of Ascal's moves, while having the option to get in closer for an like a big spot of damage. That is a really well balanced fight in this game. I don't know why I feel so compelled to like say it for this one, like, because most of them have been pretty good. This one especially felt like this was smooth and like one that I would love to probably just play again for fun. This is a nice one. Yeah, playing a good old game of Boulder Ball, the best game of Boulder Ball, in fact.
Impossible.
Ascal throws the best boulder balls. Yeah, get him, Nira!
Kill you.
Do the thing you did to us in Freedom Planet 1.
Prove your loyalty to the Magister.
Nira shows mercy for the first time.
Not today, but mark my words. You will answer for your treachery.
Nira knows it's... Hey, Nira may be brutal, but she at least knows that extrajudicial murder is maybe not the best thing for a hero to do. Although I don't think that she would be so nice to Serpentine. I think Serpentine would probably be
Smells
instantly
like a
murdered.
rainbow. So the flowers? Yep. All a part of Mila's
He got away last time, but I think if she actually got, like, you know,
Strange. The
her
Sigwara
paws on
has
him.
disappeared. I suppose the Technicolor explosion must have scared them away.
Taste the rainbow.
Well, mission accomplished.
Fear the rainbow. It is Pride Month, after all. Volcanoes erupting in multicolored lava are a perfectly common occurrence on Perusa. Just one of the many natural experiences on this island. Gar, I've been paid quite a bit to say this. Alright, Sweet, what do you got to say for me? The colorfulest volcano eruption I've ever seen. I've seen a couple. Mind you, ground's still kicking up a fuss here and there, so I doubt we're clear of the bulk disturbances just yet. Still shocked how nobody on this island has been like, do you know, they bloated up half of the volcano. We don't like this. Pascal, I don't want to hate him, but how long was he pretending to be our friend? He got what was coming to him. He wasn't... Lilac, I played your story. He wasn't really pretending... He wasn't really pretending, and he wasn't really pretending to be your friend. He explicitly didn't like you very much, nor did he like Carol very much, nor did he... I mean, he kind of was okay neutral with Mila because Mila was a child, but he was a little bit annoyed by that. He liked Nira, apparently, but, you know, still wanted to betray her. Hey, Proto, what's up? Putting him hard drive enclosure, cannibalize a screw from your old laptop. My god, a screw. It's the most important thing to cannibalize. Alright, cool, fair enough, fair enough. Don't worry about it. You can listen to my dulcet tones and, feverish screams in the meantime. Still, an Earth Dragon rebelling against the rule established by his own people in the name of some kind of justice? I get it, I think. I don't like it, but I get it. Oh, Lilac, the sensible protagonist as always. Hi, Mila. Glad we helped out with the Balkans. Volcanoes going boom boom would be bad bad. Bark bark. Pascal is a meanie butt who pretended to be our friend. Maybe we should have made him go boom boom instead. Well, I tried, but the game wouldn't let me. So, rainbow-colored lava, huh? That was unexpected. Hope Mayor Zhao doesn't expect my brother to pay for the damage done to his airship. Dale may be footing the bill, but he's no sucker. That thing's a floating money sink. True. All good words said by the protagonist's friends, or at least collaborators. Alright, onwards. I guess we now have a choice. Which do y'all want to see next? Robot Wars, Snake vs. Tarsier, or Justice in the Sky Paradise? A significantly easier title to say. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's Tarsier, if you want to just do full English, but I'm sure it's like a French word. And so I'm sure the French are going like, it's actually Tarzois, because it's like, yes, words don't need to spell what they actually sound like. Sky level's still your favorite of the three? All right, I'll take that as a vote. Let me take a swig of water, and then we can head over there. I lied. I also have to pour a new glass of water, because that was the final swig of water. All right, and let's move.
This was on the news before you arrived.
Brothers and sisters of Perusa, I, Captain Kalau, have returned to resolve your looming volcanic crisis with the power of geothermal science.
Even though we already solved this problem.
Physical strength.
Although, you know, you'd say it was a recording.
Harmful subterranean pressure and siphon it into the sea, where it shall be rendered harmless. Worry not and rejoice, good citizens. The Red Wing of Justice is on the case.
Something doesn't feel right about the captain's plan.
And the signs they've got seemed a bit off.
Well, besides that, Captain Cornball over there has been setting up beacons all over the island.
He didn't take him down, even though we, you know, saved the volcano.
Ooh, shiny! Blip, blip, blip.
He's taking credit for the rainbow. Oh, he absolutely
Let's seek them out and disable them. Post haste.
Post haste. What an elegant word, Lady Nira. All right.
Captain earnestly be trying to save his people?
Time to play X7 again.
Then perhaps it is not too late for him to see reason.
You ladies be careful!
Awesome. All right, so stuff. I suppose now is a decent. Well, okay, no, I'll save that for just a little later. In terms of other things to talk about, I have actually been watching a lot of like, I've been watching a lot of YouTube shorts lately that have been about like bee rescue slash you know, moving bees from like a, you know, a place like a, you know, they move into like a toolbox or something and someone's like, oh god, we need someone to get rid of the bees, but you know, humanely. I've been watching a lot of that lately. I don't know why, it's just fascinating to see like bees being gentle enough to be like moved, I guess, and also like it's making me really hungry to want to like try beeswax or like, you know, honeycomb. I know you can't actually eat the comb because it's made out of wax, and I mean it's not like it'll poison you, but wax is not exactly, beeswax is not exactly edible, digestible. It'll give you some tummy troubles, but like it has absolutely made me want to eat some fresh honey, and it makes me a little sad that I don't think I know any apiaries in my immediate area. I would have to actually turn it, like, that would have to be a deliberate, like, you know, day project to go do, which isn't impossible, but, you know, at my current rate of having to get shit done, it's probably not happening anytime soon. Still, fun idea, though. I have been, it also has been giving me, like, an appreciation for just bees and, like, how cool, like, they are. Like, I always knew, like, yes, they're eusocial animals. They have a queen. They kind of, I mean, they think a little bit for themselves as much as bees think, but they're mostly just like following pheromones around, acting as a collective rather than individuals, like controlled by pheromones and shit like that. Like, it's very, they're very, eusocial animals are all just very interesting. I think just because they represent a kind of life that as humans we can't really imagine. I mean, we are inherently individual animals, like not even in like, you know, a broader social philosophy concept, just like the fact that yes, we in fact do think for ourselves, we act in roughly our own self-interest, and you know, we're not completely controlled by like pheromones or anything like that. We're not living in colonies. We are social but not eusocial, you know. It's different and interesting to just see how nature could have possibly organized, you know, animals differently, and how bees are just that different too. I know that the there's also what, the naked mole rat is the, those are like the only mammalian members of the eusocial class. They also live in small colonies as well, I think, and act with more interest towards you know, the collective of the colony rather than the survival as individuals. I know it's some kind of like mole that is the eusocial one in the mammalian class. I can't remember if it is exactly that one or not. Oh, okay. There's the beacon. I shouldn't be so surprised. I have played this game several times at this point. Not like I memorized this stage. Nira does big damage to this guy. Alright, shoot these wasps or whatever the fuck. We don't like wasps. We don't save the wasps, we save the bees. Go. What about wolves? I think wolves are also meant to be, like, they're social animals, more like us. Like, they are, you know, yeah, an individual wolf can still, like, hypothetically do, like, they're not gonna be that successful at hunting, but, like, you know, if they're, like, hunting big game, but, like, a wolf could probably survive alone on, like, you know, rabbits for a time, hunting small game, and could, I guess, hypothetically, if, you know, born with, antisocial tendencies, you know, like so some humans are kind of born with antisocial tendencies, could, you know, forge a more solo path. They are probably, you know, likely to seek out companionship and cooperation with other wolves, but they are not fully eusocial. They are socialized like us, where it's like, okay, you know, living amongst others is helpful to their survival, and will benefit them greatly, though it is not absolutely imperative, and they are not like... I mean, we sacrifice ourselves for others, but, like, not in the same way where it's like, okay, well, bees will literally be like ants and form, you know, bridges of their own bodies to help other ants, or, you know, or bees in whichever case, cross, like, a gap. That's just not something that, like,
I recognize that
a human cannot be reasonably commanded to do without a hell of a lot of,
It's just you?
weight to convince them of why you should form a human bridge and let me cross the gap.
Say your absolute
So, wolves are
worst.
similar to us in that sense, I
Go
guess.
on. Let everyone
Wolves are
see
pretty
you
cool,
for the
though.
splenetic
I mean,
Shang-Tusi
I don't know too much about
terrorist
them,
that you
but-
are. Your monstrous attacks on peace will be broadcast on every channel in Perusa, and I, Captain Kalau, will be the legendary hero who strikes you down.
the pretext for your betrayal revolves around pandering to your overinflated ego. I shall be very cross.
That's a formal way of putting it, Nira. Usually you're just like, your giant ego is
Now
getting in my
witness
way.
the
I'm
Red
going to
Wing
pop
of
it.
Justice reborn. This calls for a boss duel.
Alright, I think I have the, better gigantic hit counterplay than you do, Captain Kalau.
Attack formation.
Oh, I had my own tornado, but I vastly misread what he was about to do.
Mighty winds of justice.
Dodge that one in time. Oh, disturbed him. Stab.
Now you've done it. I am the terror that claps for justice.
Yeah, bro. I've heard it all before. Alright. Nira has short-range attacks. This actually makes it fairly difficult to hit Kalau. I mean, unless you want to wait till he gets back on the platform, which, I mean, I guess there's no reason I have to hunt him down. He will come to me eventually. But, like, where's the fun in that? Oh, yikes. I'm actually dying. Alright, now he's gonna start dashing back and forth again. Oh, health. I'll take that. Forgot there was still health in this arena. Alright, we'll trade blows. And I missed. I think this is actually the closest to how it felt to, like, fight Captain Kalau as Lilac, actually. Lilac's kind of short range and less aerial control made it hard for her to catch up to Kalau as well. Nice.
Nice try.
La poke.
Impossible. Justice has fallen this day.
You are no avatar of justice. Merely its pretender.
Incorrect,
No
villain.
matter if you say that you'll never
Murder
surrender.
relay to me the horrid tale of the Magister's foul crimes against this world. To fight against such inequity, I, Captain Kalau, would become the hero that Avalis deserves.
I see. So being the Battlesphere champion was not enough for you. You had to play it being a real hero as well.
I mean, yeah, in his own mind, his
Battlesphere
perspective.
champion. What kind of hero sits in a playground all day, waiting for evil to come to him? I am a joke, an action figure. A fake legend prancing around for my beloved citizens' amusement. As if I could care any less about them sitting at home, stuffing their faces, watching me grapple for sport. But not anymore. This time, I will be the hero. This time, I will be the one who saves the world. And no one is going to stand in my way!
Undertale starts playing.
Which is what Captain Kalau would say had Captain Kalau been brain-sucked by villainous Shangtusian terrorists. But fear not, good citizens. I, Captain Kalau,
I, Captain Kalau, must keep my job. I need my wages to stay up if I want to maintain my lifestyle.
And we'll live on to fight another day. Yeah!
A fitting conclusion for a charlatan champion. That Wild Sky pirate is making her way to the tower.
Corey, I'm on my way.
There's no time.
Yeah, no
I
need.
must reach the scoundrel before her ship takes off again.
I understand. Good luck.
I'm trying to think, what was my actual favorite stage in the game? I mean, I know my favorite music is still... It's still the, Serpentine refight stage. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name all of a sudden. It's rough. But I don't think it's necessarily my favorite stage to play. The Phoenix Highway is a pretty good one. I do like Globe Opera remixing a lot of the things. Then, what about the stuff in Perusa? I mean, I do think that I kind of like the volcano stage quite a bit, but my problem is that I always just, like, end up trying to go fast, and because I don't have the entire stage memorized, I fly into lava, and it hurts, up until the point where I, you know, get a fire shield, and then it's like, oh, there's no problems here whatsoever. Feels like a bit of a cop-out. I do really like the, what is it, the Clockwork Garden in, the, final stage. That one's really good. I think I might actually like the Airship Seguata the most. I think a combination of the music there, as well as the very fast-paced, platforming, and, you know, the couple of gimmicks going on there, I think that might be my favorite stage in the game. I wish I can finally say that I have a favorite after, you know, after how long it's been playing this game. Did I forget something? Oh, I did. I did forget something. Just teabag his foot real quick. Don't worry about it. Boom, boom. Okay. I think this stage... I kind of like this stage, but I think it ends up being a little bit too chaotic for me every time. With all of the stuff the electricity is causing, and it's got those guys that just breathe bombs everywhere, I kind of abhor those things for how much spam and clutter they end up causing. This stage gets a little bit wild. It's not... I don't dislike it. I'm just kind of like, okay, not necessarily my thing. I do appreciate that it's a vertical stage, though, which you don't, get a lot of in Freedom Planet, because it's meant to be a game that is go fast left and right. But it's nice to have one that is, oriented differently. Like, in the same way, it's nice to see a vertical Mega Man stage every once in a while. Smash. Smash and stab, and move our way here. I'll be taking that health. Okay. Alright, let's do this how I always do it, from the top. Get me a shield. Although it's not really the ideal shield for the operation. It's alright. And just very recklessly and dangerously waltz by the crushers. And just trust that they won't crush me. It's fine. And if it happens, it'll be fun. Just roll past all the clutter. No need to stay there. Oh my meter ran out. Just the wrong time too. Okay, now I can blizzard it up. What the? Stay down there. You don't need to come back up. Okay, it is kind of a underrated nicety that Nira can just stand on these living platforms and just stab. Everyone else kind of has to do a little bit of funky maneuvering, or like a kind of a weak attack that reaches downwards. Nira's just like, no, not. I'm not waiting for this. Nira has better things to do. She's an adult lady with adult responsibilities. Also, I don't think I'm really a big fan of the boss of the stage either. Like, the concept's alright, but actually fighting the boss can get pretty annoying. Gonna be honest. The momentum and its kind of wiggly, wavy, inflatable tube man hitbox is kind of a pain in the ass to fight against, especially on certain characters more than others. I mean, on Mila, it's like trivial, but is like Lilac? Oh god. Give me that loot box. Oh, well, I failed that challenge. The challenge is to get up there faster than the electric bolt, so that way you can actually outrun the traps before they activate, but whoops, didn't do that quite right. Oh well. I can just double jump. Ow. Okay, well I can't double jump past the gun. Ooh, nice. Didn't even have to slow down to pick up all those health petals. And now we get to finally appreciate the very stylish sprite work that was made into put into making Nira's rail grind animation, with her sitting there all poutily and also having her skirt blow very dynamically in the wind. It's beautiful. Yeah, she's aura farming. She managed to do what, she managed to combine grinding on rails with aura farming. She's basically Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I actually hit it with that. Not that it did very much damage. I was kind of expecting a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Like, I thought for some reason, like, oh, you know, maybe there's a funny interaction. Maybe, like, the ice tower things will land on the rails or something. No, of course they're just gonna fall back to Earth. Like, duh. This guy's a little bit annoying to actually hit with Nira. I will say so. Okay, using that close range is actually a pretty good attack, though. It's kind of like the Ice Smash, but I don't have to be as accurate. Or there's the regular down smash, but I don't have to be nearly as accurate. Nope, that's not the attack I wanted. Oh, please, don't cock this up now, Crash. No, he cocked it up now. Well, there goes the S rank. I pressed the wrong button. I don't like this boss. Okay, well, it seems like if I actually, like, hit with the stab attack during the focused version of it, that's what really does the damage. Listen to this banger of song in your replay. I guess it's pretty good. It's a little bit more on... I mean, I like smooth jazz, but it's a little bit less of the genre that I'm itching to listen to when I fight a big robot. I mean, I was mentioning it probably just before you got in the stream, but I was watching fellow streamer Bear play some Sonic Frontiers, and you know, I was just getting to hear find your flame while fighting Knight and the third island of that game. Yeah, that's kind of like the thing that grips me physically. This ain't bad, but you know. It's more of a groove rather than a jam or a banger. The Lightning Tower theme? Ah, yes. I think my point roughly still stands. All right. Well, I wanted to get the I wanted to do a air stab rather than a shot to finish that thing off, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Hi, Lilac. How'd you get here?
Sure love to cost a girl a fortune in hangar repairs, don't you? Carol came up here to find you. Where is she? Other than gone, who knows? I'd say she'd gotten tired of it all. Murga, Magister, all that jazz. Spirits know I have. Can't blame her for punching out.
Yeah, right. Carol just giving up? That doesn't sound like her at all.
Yeah?
And how
Taking a tactical distraction.
She's
Now
my
that sounds
best
like
friend,
Carol.
And she's my flesh and blood. You think you know my own sis better than me?
Considering that she's lived with Lilac for like 12 years?
Well,
Yes.
You can't force her to do what she don't want to, either way. She's her own woman, just like when she left for the stars. Take a page out of her book. Get gone and stay gone. Murga's got this in the bag. You're all way behind the power curve here, so get out before it hits 0.
How does she keep doing that?
Because you're not very perceptive of background
Well, we may
details.
have disabled the beacons in this region.
Didn't Space say they were all over the island?
Oh, looks like we have work to do.
Karuza vehemently denies any association, past, present, and future, with known criminals, Captain Kala and Corazon. Gwar! Wander the streets with absolutely no worries, knowing your safety is assured from attacks by ex-Battlesphere champions and Sky Pirates. Gwar! Alright, what does Lisa have to say for this? I don't know why. I really like Lisa as a character. I think it's just because she's chill enough to let a secret hero base emerge below her swanky diner area. Like, I mean, also she's got a cute design, but also, like, I don't know. She seems like she is one of the adults in the series, and it's cool to just be like, yeah, you know, y'all can use my basement as a secret operations hideout. It's totally cool. I owe Spade one or something like that. Like, I don't know. I want more of this character, basically, is what I'm saying. Kalal used to come around here back when he was a Battlesphere scrub. He looked so happy and proud competing back then. Wonder what changed. As for Corazon, while I never approved of how we, unofficially, associate ourselves with Sky Pirates, I always appreciated them bringing in goods and supplies, just never asked where they got them. They fell off a truck. Of all the Sky Pirates in Avalis, why did it have to be the only one that would make Carol abandon us? Of all the Sky Pirates, there are multiple? I'm totally not convinced, though. Pulling a Carol is one thing, but this feels like complete cowardice, and Carol's definitely no coward. Bum, bum, bum. So Captain Cornball turned out to be Captain Jealousy, huh? That's one way to tank your prestigious Battlesphere career. And Mila has nothing to say on the matter. Alright, goodbye, Mila. Alright, now we have to actually go on and find Serpentine again. And it also means that we have to play my least favorite stage in the game.
Massive fight is happening in
The goddamn jungle. Or, no, actually, this isn't my least favorite stage. The next one is my least favorite stage, with all the vines and the swimming and the blue hoy. Zachy must go now later. Alright, Zachy, thanks for coming by. See you around. This theme's at least jamming, though. I do like this one quite a bit. I still don't love how this is a stage where it's very much more, don't bother fighting. You're going to be in a world of hurt if you actually bother to stick around and fight everything here. Just too much of it. Come on, that's... Oh, is that not a background object? Okay, I don't know if Nira can get that without potions to boost her at least, but... At least get me in this one. Cool, now I'll cannonball into the fray.
It's the snake man! He's back!
You can't hide from me, monkey boy! Return the syntax room to me at once, else my overwhelming power will blow your mind into a million pieces!
No way, Ashtray! I found it fair and square!
Yeah! Your voice is so annoying!
Serpentine actually manages to amass... I just realized, yeah. I mean, Serpentine manages to amass an army within the last couple of years. I mean, I guess he had the time for it. It is amazing, though, that he stole that many resources to build up a whole army, though, in the meantime. Just nobody bothered him. He hid really well until one day he stole from the king. Oh my god, again, I have to remember, no fighting in this stage. It's just a bad idea. Enemies are just obstacles. Even then, really strong obstacles at that.
This fight can work to our advantage. If we surreptitiously aid Serpentine, we can strike a crucial blow to Murga's forces.
But snake man's a bad man! If we get syntax back, he'll do
Very mean things, very bad.
This is our chance to turn the tide of war. Are you the freedom of shame is at stake?
Shield, we'll take.
I don't like the idea of either of them having syntax. Saw firsthand how dangerous it is. Let's focus on getting it back first.
Oh, don't make me do a survival section here with these jackasses. I don't want to be down here. Okay. Just barely with Nira's mediocre jumping power. I'll take that. Yum. Oh, hey, there's a power-up up there. I also take that. Yum. I don't exactly remember what this one does, but I'll take it. I don't know. Speaking of yum, I guess food update. I haven't cooked food in a while, just due to busy and life habits. But I did. Damn. Oh, okay. Please bounce my corpse into the fucking crowd, so that way they can be scooped up for parts later. I cooked food this weekend. I made some pan-fried pork chops, rice, and stir-fried vegetables, which was good. I've managed to screw up stir-fry many times in the past, and for once I did not screw it up this time around. Don't ask me how I screwed up stir-fry. I just have. I mean, I don't know. I think historically I'd always just end up cooking the vegetables for too long, and they just get all weird and mushy, and then like all the other flavors would kind of meld poorly. But this time I actually made sure to not overcook everything and not add so much water, so that way I can actually have, you know, pleasantly toothsome green beans, mushrooms, etc. With some nice stir-fry sauce in there. I also very much made the pork chops as an excuse to use the tonkatsu sauce I purchased recently, because I have good childhood memories of loving tonkatsu sauce, and so I wanted to have tonkatsu sauce in the house. It's my favorite condiment. And so I did. I made the food that actually goes with it. How about that shit? Nice. Actually got him with some of that. They're the same. Nira can't exactly get up there. Didn't exactly expect her to, but had to try. Anyways. That's A down.
You fought well. Too bad you're on the wrong side.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I died. Well, no, the last time I died in a stage was on the next stage, which... that bodes well. This stage is already lethal on taking normal damage. Taking double damage, I might game over.
Well, it's like a jungle in here.
Hey, get away from her! She's mine! Oh, but she's very dangerous. You should let us big sisters take care of her. No! She's the heart of my latest, greatest buddy yet! The BFF 3000!
Best friends forever are commonly powered by hearts.
To be operated by a single pilot. Maximum action, maximum firepower, maximum...
Overdrive.
Where did she go?
I get the feeling we're about to find out.
That's it, Nira. Hold out your staff against the giant serpentine robot. It'll certainly do a whole lot.
Hello indeed. So kind of you to fix my throne for me, monkey boy.
Hey! No fair cheating, you cheater!
I am not cheating! I'm just smarter than you. And now nothing will stop me from... As I was saying, nothing will stop me from...
Stop physics! You'll be sorry when Murga shows up! We're gonna wake up Bakunawa, and she's gonna take me to outer space! Space!
Ha! Looks like we've got a junior astronaut here. Then join me. The great and generously giving Lord Brevin is always looking for new recruits.
He's also looking for a new body to inhabit.
Others are steeped in lies and deceit.
A big new body that looks like shit.
Yeah, stop it.
And you, dog,
Made by Dr.
I repeat
Doppler.
my offer. Or would you rather your friends learn the truth?
What truth? That you're a miserable snake?
Join me, little one. You may yet live to see your parents.
So you're not only a cheat, but a liar too. Brevin sure knows how to pick 'em.
But he doesn't know how to flick
Then
them.
witness the power of a fully operational syntax. Initiate code black.
As you wish, sir.
Anybody gonna make the Uncle Ruckus joke for the 4th time? Oh, me, I will. I just can't say it.
My playmates!
Yes! The infection is perfection! Your army is mine now!
Quick, somebody jump up and just stab Syntax.
Eliminate them!
In light of our mutually assured destruction, I believe a truce is in order.
Alright. Now, time for a stage that's even more infested with annoying enemies. Fuck that shield, it's bait. Going up here, though. What the? Oh, okay. I was magnetizing to the background loop. I see. Alright, buddy. I was in the background loop. I mean, I guess the game doesn't really have a layer mechanic, but I feel like that should not have gotten me. I mean, the one thing I will give this stage is that for as much as I dislike it, it does look very pretty. I just wish it wasn't so filled with the most annoying enemies this side of the game. I probably should have actually taken the water shield if I didn't want to drown. Oh, there's no way near us getting the chest up there without a lot of jumping power.
2000! All 3 combiners! They're the only way we're not getting splashed!
Alright, through the underwater maze first with all the guys that have energy beacons. These are the only, or whatever the fuck these things are. They're the only enemies worth taking out underwater. With a character who is very awkward at hitting things underwater. Alright, let's go back up for some air. And some direction. Oh, cool! There's 2 of them! I love this exact area. I don't really love the idea of 2 of those guys stacking on top of you at once. In, you know, staggered order. It's like, you can only dodge, I mean, you can dodge infinitely, but you can only dodge infinitely so fast. Oh, I'm out of... Okay, hold on. Ah, I was holding up. No! Damn it. Okay, well, that's a lot of my health gone. Get me up and out of here. That's an arrow. That's pointing me in the right direction, right? Surely it would never mislead me. Okay, gotta keep going up. Ah! Get me out of here! Oh no. Okay, take this very carefully. Do some shooting. Alright. Okay. That was close.
I'm invincible!
Hey, Snake Eyes! Got a surprise for ya. Fighters, activate! Do we do something now, or...? Say activate! Oh!
Should have told us this ahead of time,
Activate!
Activate!
No. We all have to say activate at the same time!
You cannot be serious. That song and dance routine is required for this thing to function?
Get out of my sight, eyesore!
Activate!
Nothing like the threat of very missile-related death to get everybody to join together and do something silly. Alright. Now, is the stage any less annoying when you're going through as a giant death robot? Yeah, a little bit. Still a little bit annoying, though. And a little janky, too. But you do get to plow through this section, and that's satisfying. The most enemy-infested screen in the entire game. You can just plow right through. Alright, hi Serpentine. It's time to cheese you. Press the fire button in good rhythm, stand about this far away, and he will get knocked back. There we go, that's the good rhythm. Get the most bullets on screen, get the most spread. Yeah, there we go. He is powerless to stop this shit. For once, the player can actually output bullet spam. And it works in their favor. It does make for a not very epic robot fight, but it's an easy one, and it is an easy way to a perfect win.
Nice try.
That stage does get less bad every time I end up playing it, but it's still a bit too much of a clusterfuck for my taste.
And now what's yours is mine! Huh? Where did my playmates go? Guys? Hello? You guys are jerks!
Would have been nice to the little Tarsier.
That was a little mean.
Was kidnapping Mayor Zhao and having a hand in Shang Tu's downfall not also a little mean?
I'm just glad that's over with.
Boy, Nira, you're not really getting a whole lot of character redemption in this solo arc of yours.
It's okay. You don't have to say anything if you don't want
You're
to.
still kind of high-strung.
You over Snake Man any day of the week. And when you're ready to talk, I'll be here. Now, let's go find Carol.
Okay.
Or Carol will go and find herself, as she usually does.
Huh?
Thanks for the fun times. Unfortunately, I've got bills to pay and errands to run. Consider the robot my service fee. Have fun saving the world.
Oh, that's it. King Dale, a word, Your Highness?
Miss Nira,
I will attempt to phrase this as politely as possible.
One of my favorite line
Tell
deliveries
your
in the
wretched
game.
Scoundrel of a brother to surrender
From
that
King
alien
Dale.
drone immediately.
wait. What are you talking about?
You sent him to assist us in Perusa. and now he's run off with the syntax drone. And you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about.
And here it is.
I am going to bust him up good.
See that you do.
I knew he had something up his sleeve. Spade is such a card.
It's a suit,
Look on
but
the bright side.
you're not gonna learn
At
at this
least
rate,
Serpentine
Lilac.
doesn't have syntax, right?
We have to find him. He cannot be allowed to sell that drone to anyone with both the money and temerity to...
Gone.
Wait,
Looks like you're all
what's that
out
sound?
of syntax. That scent. And that other scent.
No, my sizable
So the
rat.
fool finally shows herself.
Carol?
Carol!
Serpentine!
Carol, quick!
Lilac,
Get behind us.
SpongeBob.
We'll cover you.
What are you guys doing here?
A better question. What is he doing here?
Hold up, it's cool. We're on the same team now. The green team.
So it's treason then.
Yes! The furball works for me now! Together we will make Bakunawa mine!
No. Backspace, bro. You work for me.
Do you think this is some kind of a game, Wildcat? You've led
It's
us
Freedom
on a
Planet
wild
2.
goose chase, jeopardizing the safety of millions.
Look, I know it was a bad idea. Now, it was a family thing. I wasn't thinking straight, and it didn't end well. So let's just let bygones be bygones, eh? Oh, sorry, scary lady.
What? No henchman of mine is going to apologize to anyone but me! Scratch her face!
That's enough! We need to set aside our issues. Carol wants Cory, and Serpentine wants Bakunawa, and Nira wants Carol's head on a stick. Okay, but none of that is going to happen if...
I agree. I will begin the head transplant immediately.
But! There was a but there, Nira. Hold on.
Hey, ladies. So, good news and bad news.
Thank you, General Gong, for breaking up the for serving the
Is that
comedic
Carol?
relief.
And Serpentine. Man, what did I miss?
Never mind that, General. Report.
Well, good news.
Wait a minute, hold on. That
Murga's not
actually makes up a good
no
point.
more.
Shang Tu has been
What's he
retaken?
seeing us all through?
Excellent work.
I don't see like a magic mirror being held up or a cell phone. Just kind of, I thought this was just audio.
Didn't she say that Pangu was a vital component? So that means...
Bakunawa.
Yes! Yes!
Okay,
Bakunawa
chill out there,
will
M. Bison.
be mine.
Are you trying to get beat up?
Oh, Murga also left a message. Sounded like it was meant for Lilac.
Me?
Play it.
Hatchling, I know you and your friends are behind the efforts to sabotage my work in Perusa.
We've made it very
I'm disappointed
obvious.
but not surprised. You still do not fully understand, and I wish to educate you. Meet me at these coordinates tonight. Come alone.
Trap! Trap, 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 trap!
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm trying to hustle the soldiers we have left in Shang-Tu for when you ambush Murga. You are ambushing Murga, right?
No.
Lilac, you do know that today is an opposite day, right?
You
It's
all go
Sonic's
look at
35th
Spade.
anniversary
I
day.
can handle this.
You want us to work with the reprobates who
stop me
attempted to
from
destroy
destroying
our
this
world?
I do. And unless you two want to fight over who let Spade get away with syntax the worst, I'd suggest you two shake hands and get on with it.
Well, you heard Miss Hero Pants. My boss is your boss, Snake Boy.
Bah! Fine.
Demoted to Snake Boy. Can't even say a Snake Man.
Convenient alliance already. Why not make it two?
General, prepare your soldiers and have them do a sweep around Perusa for Spade. Mayor Zhao can assist with the transport.
Right. We'll see you there.
We're following Lilac, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Oh, sweet. Where did this Sea City come from?
This way! Follow me!
Bah! You're all so slow! I'm going on ahead. Once I defeat...
Oh, oops, skip the text. Oh well, we've heard it before. It's no big deal. All right, water stage with character who doesn't have the range of Carol or Mila. It's gonna be interesting. I don't remember these all the underwater enemies being particularly fun to fight in the couple of stages they appeared before, but you know, we'll make do. think of anything interesting to say. I did get new headphones. I haven't had a chance to test them yet because they just arrived today. But I did get a pair of those Sennheiser Momentum 5s I was kind of mentioning. I might have mentioned I definitely mentioned them at least in the Discord. I don't know if I mentioned them here on the channel, but I was looking to replace my Sennheiser Momentum 3 headphones because they are getting old and like falling apart a little bit, and they served me like a good 5 years, but you know, nothing lasts forever, just kind of some normal wear and tear kind of breakdown type stuff. I really liked them because they had like a metal steel band kind of holding the two cups of the headphones together, which for me and my gigantic head is necessary because I've broken like a bunch of Sony headphones before, like within a year by just wearing them because my head's so goddamn big. So having a very sturdy, you know, structural band to support everything is like quite necessary for me. And I don't know, the Momentum 5s did not look... It wasn't as visually obvious what the construction was for like the band holding everything together. I hope it's not just cheap plastic that falls apart quickly, which, I mean, hey, I purchased a warranty with it. That's how kind of little faith I end up having. I never purchase warranties, but, you know. My hope is that this actually works out and that these things are built well because the previous, you know, Sennheiser Momentum 3s didn't screw me over, so maybe the Momentum 5s won't screw me over. We'll see if that philosophy holds true. I'll probably have them tested by next week, so you'll get to hear the results during the next Mega Man stream. Or Freedom Planet stream if I forget to talk about them during the Mega Man stream. That's an awkward angle to be standing at. Alright, sure, that worked. It's very satisfying as Nero to just be able to stab those things from either side, and they go down instantly. They're a wee bit annoying as other characters. Ow. No. Your brothers went dead. I want you to go dead too. There we go. Even if it's just a vanity project. The Mind Job brothers must all die simultaneously. I've also been playing, I've been watching a lot of Noida on YouTube lately. I just have kind of been itching for the game once again to cast crazy spells and, yeah, you know, cast a shitload of crazy spells and, die in horribly unlucky and, fantasy violent ways. And as a result, I've also gone and, like, started playing, some modded Noita again recently. I picked up a mod called Fungal Pain, and it's companion Fungal Pain Extended, which basically makes it so that way whenever you take damage, something natively in the game called a fungal shift occurs, which basically means that all of the one type of material in the game will permanently shift to become another material in the game. So you could have all oil become silver, for example. So anytime you take damage, one of those happens. But I've with the added modifications to make it crazier. There's additional effects where it's like, well, all monsters of a certain, like, all of this certain type of enemy are now permanently, like, lamps or something like that. Or now all... like, I guess now all lamps are a certain type of enemy, or they're like wands to pick up, or, you know, just stuff kind of along those lines. And also the fungal shifts are more broad now, where it's like, okay, well, water can now just turn into solid rock, so have fun putting yourself out if you ever have a fire occur. It's brutal, and but it's still very fun just because of how kind of nutty and stupid it gets. I got really close to actually winning a run with that, but then I just happened to take damage like towards the end, and it turned like a bunch of the wands that were in the shop right below me into miniature suns, and so the suns all just did enough damage to instantly kill me all at once. And that was the end of that run, and boy, was it frustrating. It's a disappointing end to what was otherwise a very successful streak. But it's still worth returning to. I also have a mod for the game that is supposed to include, like, words and commands to kind of do, like, a Baba is you kind of logic with spells. But I haven't actually found enough in one single run to do anything significant with them yet.
No. I'm sorry.
But at some point, I'll be able to turn all polymorphine into, like, sand or something, and that'll be pretty cool.
Hatchling, Sash Lilac, come with me.
What?
There is nothing left for us here. We can go and never return.
But why would I want
Leave the
that?
Earth dragons to their machinations and fly to a new world.
And what happens to this world?
Does it matter?
Yeah. My friends are here. Duh.
I see. In that case,
What's this meant to be?
a clever ruse.
No! Lilac!
Careful.
We need to invent a couple more of those, honestly. A big concussion shrimp grenade or whatever that is.
Sneak attack!
Be very effective, especially for
For now,
dunces like that
was
guy.
good.
Hold on, Lilac! This potion will fix you right up!
Guys, you came.
All right, giant fish lady, back off! Unless you want a face full of punchies!
Indeed. Your schemes end here, Murga. Bakunawa will not rise this day.
Haha, Nero, you're right. It will rise this evening.
A
It is no
redirection
longer
of
the
island's
daytime.
Volcanic pressure to key fault lines. You may have disabled a few of our beacons, but not all.
Oh, right. We were supposed to go disable the rest of those on the island.
Impossible. You needed Pengu. It was a vital component.
I'm no fool. It was installed well before your arrival.
When is Serpentine and everyone else going to learn that shouting a sneak attack defeats the purpose of a sneak attack? Yeah, but you, like...
No.
You want to aura farm, though.
Indeed.
If you don't yell out
And
sneak
that is
attack
why
before you
it
do
is
the sneak
you
attack,
who shall-
how else is everybody going to know that you're pulling off an epic maneuver? And then if you pull it off too, after you've announced sneak attack, that makes it all the better. It becomes a big funny moment because the enemy was like too stupid and too slow of a reaction time to like get out of the way. The music in this sequence is really cool too, by the way. It's just a shame that it's so short that you're probably not going to notice it, especially while you're running away from gigantic laser. And then, you know, we go back into the stage theme, which, you know, I mean, it's fine too, but still, that orchestral hit was pretty cool while it lasted. Nero, please get up there. Slow character. Hi, Proto. How is the mad science going? Might as well find a Bible verse to quote when you do your own sneak attack. Hell yeah, the longer the better. Because then it'll be all the more humiliating when they don't get out of the way after you, like, cite the entirety of, like, Leviticus 14:3. That's probably a valid Bible number. I only know the Bible, so apologies. Also, wow, Zao already rebuilt his Sky Fortress. What Udo's Akashi still has. It is still a pretty cool sequence, yeah. I still wish there was maybe a little bit more going on in this section. It's a bit disappointing that you only get forward cannons. I mean, I know this isn't... Zao's beautiful Sky Palace is not exactly, you know, meant to be a, Army-class battleship, but, like, you know, maybe, like, a lob shot to kind of break up the monotony of like the forward shots wouldn't hurt. Maybe like a charge laser kind of thing. Maybe if he wants to like shoot out a big steamed bun as like a weapon or something like that, and the steamed weapon or the steamed bun holds like a bomb or something. That would be very Zhaocore.
Hear me, Magister. The weapon that you Earth Dragons created, that brought death to so many of my people, will now be my salvation. Okunawa will rise from the sky and devour them, giving her the energy she needs to lead this solar system. And we will sail the stars while this world
The ship entirely powered by moon rocks. I only just realized what kind of aperture science logic is this. Time you're involved in a DIY project, you always have to deal with dumb bullshit. Yeah, I mean, that's what doing it yourself, like, causes, you know? If you're not a subject matter expert in the thing, you end up being the cause of your own bullshit. That's the worst part of doing things yourself, but it's also... But the best part of doing things yourself, the low cost and the minimal social interaction, is what makes it all worth it. Spoken as somebody who does a lot of things himself. What else was I gonna say? Hey, I guess, Proto, while you're checking in, this would be probably a good time to maybe elaborate on what I was saying last night. So I was saying last night that there's maybe a good chance that I don't do much, if any, streaming during July. I kind of didn't entirely anticipate this. Like, I had my vacation set for like 1 week in July, and I was probably gonna take the week after too as well to like take a break from stream. But like, I need... Okay, so like, let's set the stage. For one, April, May, and July have all been very brutally like fast-paced months for me, with tons of things to do between both work and home. So like, I'm pretty worn out. Pleasantly worn out because I got to do a lot of cool things on the channel with all that time, but still pretty worn out. I could use some time off. But then, also given the fact that I have my super secret, not a secret, event stream happening at the beginning of August, after my vacation, I need time to properly prepare for that. And part of that preparation will also involve creating a short video, a YouTube short, if you will, sometime around mid-July, so that way I can, you know, maybe shill that video for a few weeks and kind of garner the smallest amount of hype and stuff like that. Maybe a couple of Twitter posts too, some blue sky posting to, you know, help drum up that hype. I doubt I'll be able to do it, but you know. So that's gonna take some time at the beginning of July as well.
What just happened?
So I need time for that, which will also involve video editing, which I haven't done in a while, so I'm not very good at video editing anymore. I'm out of practice. And then, of course, there's also just like, hey, dumbass, remember you said that you would like work on your 3D tracking and modeling stuff in Blender? You haven't done that since like early May at the latest, so maybe some time to work on that would be good. And hey, you know what would be even better? Taking that like day or two off that you said that you would and have been kind of like having really poor focus and productivity over like the last weekend because of, like, I kind of accidentally took Thursday night off and was relaxed, and then I got pissed because I saw an email saying that I'm gonna have power washing on Sunday night. Then I kind of worked. I messed around with video games for quite a while on Friday afternoon, then diligently worked for a while, but still blew a lot of time there. Similar story for Thursday, as well as also, like, instead of being diligent about doing stuff at the night, I may have joined Bear's server and just chatted with him for a while, so that was kind of half working. And then, you know, Sunday was cool having, you know, but I was, like, cooking for most of the day, and then also doing, like, you know, the Jackbox thing, which is fun, but basically I'm also very much running on kind of fumes for the productive stuff. So... yeah, I'm probably I think I need more time off than I realize. If I'm also going to have to go do like, you know,
I can make him change his mind.
productive things for my secret not a secret event stream in August, as well as maybe find time to work on that damn model again. So yeah, I'm anticipating maybe like
This place again. It's in pretty good
1 or
shape.
2 streams in July. Like probably a like a Xenopelago when I get bored and want to talk to y'all again and have a stream going, and then maybe another chemistry react just to say that I could get one in for every month this year. So yeah, expect me to basically finish this game, maybe have one more week of just funsy stuff after that, finish whatever Mega Man thing I'm working on, and then probably mini hiatus for the month of July. Just thought y'all should know.
Rude assessment of our collective weight aside, I assume this interjection means we are ready.
Sounds
to
good.
leave.
Hope you get the rest you need. Thank you, thank you. There's always kind of a worry about, like... See, psychologically, I need to be able to tell myself that this... also, I'll read your DIY bullshit event in a moment, but, like, I do need to remember that, like, I am in control of the hobby doesn't control me, but of course it's also very difficult when, like, YouTube demands momentum, and hype demands momentum, and stopping your momentum at any given time could always be a bad idea, so, like, you know, it's, when a hobby gets bigger than you are, when it gets out of your control, you know, that's when things start to get kind of a little weird. But, you know, I have to remember, I could take time off, and every time I've taken time off, the core people around here haven't left, especially the people who join the Discord. Discord's in the description if you haven't joined yet. You know, y'all will stick around, because I still stick around there. I don't just abandon everybody in the Discord chat. And, you know, it's like nothing ever happened. It's good. You need to pick up your momentum after you reset the RAM in your tower once you try to fill the void. Yeah, no, I mean, definitely you have a good excuse with, like, not only a project we're all working on, but also, like, you know, your computer being kind of whack at the moment. So.
Yo, Magister, what's
So let's see, what was your DIY situation? The drive enclosure fit properly, but didn't come with an M2 screw to put the drive in place, and the screw from my dead laptop did fit, so I cannibalized the screw from another dead laptop. Damn, you have a lot of dead laptops. Got a laptop graveyard around? You have the remnants of a geek squad nearby?
That the water dragons turned violent. That Murga was their greatest warrior.
Okay, it's getting hot in my room again. Let me turn off the AC real quick.
Themselves from the Perusian scourge. Then I realized that the books I had read were all written by Earth Dragons and their descendants. I scoured the library for any book.
I'm kind of having like a battle with my air conditioning and like the climate of my apartment. Like, it has been... It's been real humid where I am lately, and even more so than the last summer. I feel like my AC is not keeping up as much. Maybe I haven't cleaned it recently, and I should do that. Maybe it'll work a little better. Maybe I'll do that next month. But like, there's this combination of like, well, if I use the cooling setting, then it's cool but too humid in here. But then if I use the dry setting, dehumidifying setting, then it doesn't get cool enough. Even though it's still pretty cool. And regardless, when I'm sleeping, neither is good enough. I somehow managed to feel both really hot, cold, and... really hot, cold, sweaty, and desiccated on the inside when I'm sleeping. It sucks. And I definitely feel that part of the internal desiccation is just the fact that, like, that's when my digestive system's like, that was a good time to hydrate dinner and turn it into tomorrow's bowel movement. The morning's bowel movement. That's great. This is a great time to suck up all the water when I can't get more water. Yippee!
Of being nothing more than a weapon.
Someone with the courage and discipline to do what is needed to be done.
I guess that line relates to Nira's discussions with Pascal?
Should the situation
that feels very tangential. Nero did not. I think Nira got even less character development than Carol did in her story.
King Dale, to what do we owe this unexpected pleasure?
Oh well.
Oh, this is just a casual state visit. I realized that we
I would have
never
liked maybe one or
properly
two more
thanked you
solo
for all your
cutscenes with
assistance
her and the
Shriegon.
Magister, because,
So
you know,
I brought along
those two
this
have a
beautiful
history
gift.
together.
And this
Excuse
wretched
me.
scoundrel of a brother.
Spade.
He busted me. I'm good.
He made good on his
I know
promise,
that
word
the
for word.
syntax drone under guard outside. From what I've gathered, you will need it to take down this Bakunawa.
Magnificent! You four, finish your business here. Once I've been.
Oh, hey, Serpentine, you didn't yell sneak attack this time. What's up with that?
Immediately, so don't be late.
Adversity makes for strange bedfellows, it seems.
Indeed. I must make a request. When you encounter Murga, allow me to speak with her.
You encounter
Your
Murga.
communicator can act as a
Actually, you've
relay
got to go and do
between
all the
us.
Battlesphere stuff this time.
I wish.
Yeah, I know. See, he learned apparently.
Make amends.
But he learned the wrong lesson.
All right.
He's not gambling even harder. That's what he's supposed to do, is gamble even harder. Let's talk to all of our main cast here. Let's see. We're the last of our people. Is this what they would have wanted? I can't believe that. I refuse. This is still our world, and I believe it's worth saving. I hope that deep down Merc believes that too. Oh, does the racist child have anything weird to say to me, given that I'm kind of native to Shang 2? Arfelt, blah blah, water dragons, good life. Okay, anything else? No, that was the only insightful thing he had to say, quote unquote. Yeah, Sky Pirates. Alright, nothing else to say. Racist child. Mila, what do you have to say? Alright, after we're finished here, we should get on the ship with Snake Man and go off into space like we want to do. Everything's fine, everything's great. I talked to Snake Man, we're all friends now. All friends now. Haha, genuine laughter. Wonder what she's acting so crazy about. I have no idea. God, that's such a good straightaway for Nira to take a nice run on. Where's Carol? I don't see Carol around here anywhere. I can talk to the Magister at least. Murga must be stopped, one way or another. I hope she is open to reason. Good luck. The fate of Avalis is in your hands. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Steps into back of, into airplane. It's great to be back at Shang 2. Oh yeah, I've already read this like 600 times. It does not change for Gong. Did they already wait a minute, is Carol maybe by the fountain instead? No? I thought she just blended in. I guess Carol's just hiding from Nero. She does not want to talk to Scary Lady. Or oh no wait, that's right, she's right. There she's in the cafe. Yep, there we go. Hi Carol. Well, we got a giant fish lady to punch. My sister too, probably. She stuck me on a boat in the middle of nowhere with raisins, so I'm pretty much over talking it out now. Yeah, raisins is what crossed the line for you. Yo, what's up? Oh, that's all you had to say to me, Carol? Even though I, was about to kill you like 5 seconds ago? Okay, she doesn't have anything fun to say. Little Yara. Please, lady, he's not a bad guy. Bring him back. I know you can. Oh, I'll do my best. I'll bring him back with his head out of pike. Wait, you didn't hear that last one. Alright. Time to go become the Battlesphere champion, as is tradition. I think getting the good ending... I think doing all this to get the good ending once... Or no, what I'm trying to say here. I do... While I appreciate the fact that I kind of have to do all of these challenges as each character to, like, kind of, see how well they perform, and maybe as a means of practicing each character, and, all that good stuff. A much larger part of me wishes that once you did this for one character to unlock the good ending, you didn't need to do it again and again and again to unlock the good ending with every character. Just because, like, it gets a little repetitive and takes quite a while to do all the Battlesphere stuff every single time. And, it's also a bit of a momentum killer, not gonna lie. I want to get to the really cool end game. Just as much as everybody does. But instead of going there directly, I have to take a little bit of a diversion to go and beat up robots for some reason. Mayor Zhao's robots, for no less. I mean, I could do this earlier, sure, but, like, I'm usually being taken all around the map. These things are so fucking annoying as any character, but still very annoying as Nira. Turn around, Nira, that would be nice. Just stand here and blast them. Then I started blasting, and they couldn't get me in my corner, my safe little corner. This is actually at least really useful for all the small bots everywhere. Put up the ice walls, and they have a little bit of trouble approaching you. Although not entirely, the cars still have their ways of just kind of being cars and bulldozing through things. Although I guess it would be bulldozers who bulldoze their way through things if you think about it.
We have a new record!
Alright. Ring out challenge. Oh yeah, this one. This one feels both appropriate and weird as Nira. Like, she has definitely the ground acceleration skills to get through it. But it's definitely, and air acceleration skill. It's perfectly suited for her, yet also very good at, like, well designed to, like, just slow her down entirely. There we go. Simple enough. I'm unfortunately still waiting for my, I mentioned a while ago that, like, I ordered, like, a booster seat, basically, for my chair, because my arms hurt from the height that I'm resting them on, so, like, a lot of my body weight is kind of being put on my shoulders. I did not expect to take so long for a, fabric booster seat and a fabric cover to arrive, but I guess that's what happens when you don't order from the giant evil mega corporation that has instant shipping. So, such is life. I will say though, having put my table like a couple inches up at work to improve my posture, improve my posture there has helped immensely. Like, my arm. Half of my arm no longer feels numb at all times of the day anymore. It's great. Now it's just like gets a little achy, you know, when I'm doing stuff here for stream. So I'll take the improvement. I would like bigger improvement though. Oh wait a minute, I have a fire shield. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, it's solid. That's what the fuck I'm doing.
My stones! We have a new record!
Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Perhaps not our actual last chance in the game, but our last practical chance to see Nira get stuck. So, you enjoy the getting stuck sprites as much as I do. Get ready to go wild for no reason upon seeing Nira getting stuck in a cube. I guess I say practical because it just doesn't happen all that often in the, that one serpentine stage. Oh, I'm out of mana. It's so easy to accidentally run out of mana as Nira, because yeah, she got stuck. Okay, it's so easy to run out of mana as Nira because you know the whole oops, my dodge instantly starts using my whole bar. Oh dear God. Nira, please. Please. You know what? No, I'm not even playing the Yoku Block game. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on my own volition. Take that. Take that, video game. Oh, I can skip these scenes? Okay, great. Look, we've seen them several times. I know it's very fun to hear the Freedom Planet theme, but I was literally just complaining about the fact that, you know, it is kind of annoying to have to do this every single time for the good ending. I get why we have to do it. It makes sense. And it does make it so that way you actually have to play the challenges as all the characters, so that way it's like, you know, cool, you get to see the challenges as all the characters. Just think that maybe it could have been done a different way to not break up the action so much. No, please, stay up there. Okay, good. Bouncing my way around town. Shooting fast, skating fast, and space-bound? Song parodies are not my forte. Oh, god damn it, I grabbed it twice? Okay. No! No, don't send me back at the cannon again! There. All I had to do was get hit for it. Sure, I'll hit that barrier. Seems like a good idea. You know, I could probably just beat the spider up faster than I can actually take down its net, or its webbing at this point. Nira's kind of got the sauce for that. There we go.
My stones! We have a new record!
Alright guys, ready for this? Sneak attack! There, I pulled it off, see? They didn't even react to it. Let's take out the easy one first, just so that way it's not bothering me with a million bombs at once. There we go. And I missed my dodge. Unfortunate. I have to remember what this guy's pattern was. That's not helping. Alright, now I believe he does his dash attack. Yes, he does. Okay. Get in there. He does a spin. He's gonna unleash his 2 fire tendrils now in the wrong direction. Good job, him. Alright, let's finish him off in style. Oh, that's not style. This is style. Sneak attack. Oh, no. Yes, I got him with the rebound. 2 soldiers saluting each other as one goes down. That looked pretty cool. Oh, wait, that's not the right order. Skipped one. Okay, we have to fight these guys again. I do like the visual though of Nira doing like it still doesn't get old of doing like the hammer drive attack downwards and just absolutely smashing like spiking someone's shit in from the air above. It's really hype moments. Especially with that downward angle you send them at. It's like the dopamine rush you get from doing a meteor spike in Smash. It's real good. And now there's this asshole. God, I still hate this fight. Oh, Nira's stuck in a pie, looking very concerned about her situation. I think of all people, she understands the implications for getting stuck inside of a cream pie. She knows the internet exists, and she does not like it. Oh god, doing this guy on double damage sucks. I'm not good at him. Alright, stand here, and then hammer drive? Oh, it's just a little too far away for that, huh? How annoying. Oh, goddammit. Alright, we give it another go. Like the hippocopters. I do kind of like that Zhao said, okay, everything here has to be a robot based off of an animal. Except for the clown. The clown can just be a clown. Zhao likes clowns. For some reason. Maybe it's because he is one. Feels a sort of kinship. Oh my god, stop. All the other enemies here. Okay, now get out of the way. Nope, wrong time for that attack. Fuck me, I'm stuck in this shit again. I will take that 1 pip of health, thank you very much. Oh, and he's back at this shit again. Oh no. And I'm I still maintain that besides Murga, this is like the hardest boss in the entire game. It has the ability to immobilize you, and it for a very long period of time, and it just jumps around like a madman while also spawning in countless little buggers to do its bidding for it. And not to mention that half the platforms here are, you know, dangerous and full of fire. You missed that bar. Try another. Thanks, Nulk. Good words of encouragement there. Die. Gotta go in for the kill on this thing. Can't let it live. Can't let it live. It's getting away from me! Can't do that. Oh. Come on, here, do your attack. No, Nero, you're supposed to destroy the damn thing as you're coming down, not get caught in it. There we go. Oh, you're still alive. Get out of here.
My stones! We have a new record!
Oh, not that one. Alright, we're hitting on 2 hours here. Let's just, we can finish up the Battle Dome for the night, and then, call it there. Ooh, plenty of airspeed. Good opportunities for Nira to, actually fly by. Well, provided I don't mess it up. And, I mean, I've kind of messed it up, but it's okay. Yeah, sure. I definitely made it through. I definitely intended to make it through there. I made it through the secret path with the loop-de-loop. And that's how you tie your shoes. Nira oddly struggles against those simple dragonfly enemies because she has to get in close enough to melee them, which puts her in range of the fire. Not a problem for any other character, but uniquely a problem for her. Oh, I could have just been freezing those guys the whole time. That would have made life a lot easier. Temporarily pausing their stupid laser beams. Alright, well, there's still at least one more stage where that info could be useful, so glad I found the tech now. No, don't shoot that way. Shoot right into the ice towers. It'll be so funny, dude. You should shoot right into these ice towers. And of course she's not. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Oh, thank God, he's an idiot and he shoots the wrong direction, or he swipes in the wrong direction. Yes, just throw poison shit all over the arena. My favorite. Delicious. Alright, quick kill there. That Nero does not have great options against the swarm of these guys. Means you can do a stab. That's about it, though. Alright, very welcome healing. What the? Wait, what are you still alive? Get out of here. This is the syntax fight, bro. You're not invited to the party. Alright, time for the next phase. Alright, catch me, Pangu. Oh, okay, good. Syntax went the other way. That's not the move I wanted to use. There we go. That works. And stylish ride the elevator back to the top. Cool. I don't listen to the rules of don't go too fast to not run into the explosions. I just run into them anyways. Explosions to the face build a little character. And besides, there's plenty of explosion healing flower petals everywhere. So like, what's the big harm? Ah, I was so close to actually being able to do that section without getting hit for once. Oh well. Not exactly like I did a perfect run through the rest of the stage. Also, who invited that enemy to the final area? That's my celebration, not yours. Oh hell yeah! Time for the giant mech area again. Where we do nothing but spam bullets and spam nothing but more bullets. And dash occasionally when the moment calls for it. And get stuck in walls, yeah. This spot is seriously still a little, like, broken. The physics on this thing were not entirely made smooth for the final release of the game. You can kind of tell. I mean, it's not like they needed to be that smooth. You only play it as it is like a couple of levels, including this one, so it's understandable, but it is noticeable. Alright, missiles, good against these guys. They move around a lot, and they're big targets. And then now these moves works well on these guys, because they move around a lot, and they're small targets. And they're constantly fucking putting baseballs and shit in your way. Oh, that's weird. I'm noticing I can actually get a blue aura when charging my missiles if I use it too quickly after a dash or something? That's supposed to be an orange aura. I guess I need to reset the color by using a dash. Weird. Again, this thing is very clearly not, was very clearly not completely bug tested before, the game was released. These guys, it's a good idea to just dash through them. Yeah, listen to that stacked sound effect to blow out your eardrums. That's how you know it's effective. Jump to avoid the green goo. Throw a couple shots out, and that's that round. And the last round... Okay, I was about to say, the last round wasn't just one syntax transforming gremlin, right? That'd be kind of sad. Big robot, go smashy smashy. Alright, now for my final move, sneak attack! Sneak attack works, see? Shouting sneak attack has no effect on the likelihood of you to actually get your attack in there. It's just a common myth. Alright, now the puzzle level that I usually cheese instead of actually remembering how to do. Who's ready for me to look a little bit foolish again? I know what you're saying, Crash, but you always look foolish on stream. Now let me tell you one thing. Rude. And that's all I have to say to you. Undo this, go up here, lock that in, that in. Up. It's up again, but not too high up, because you still need to be able to get to the next area. Okay, this was a matter of carrying the ball into the goal. There we go. Damn it. Oh, what the? Too far. There we go. And I push this button, and we lower this back down a little bit, I believe. So that way I can still make it up here, but then... Okay. Still knock it up. Raise the gate. Lower the gate. Make my way back to a adoring crowd. That might be the fastest I've actually done that puzzle. without a bunch of jump disc cheese. I'm actually getting better at it. I remember it a little bit. This fight. Oh, right. There, that one's immune, so that way it stays as a permanent fixture of this fight. Right. Oh, God. No. Gotta get rid of the shrimp tempura enemy. Nope. Most annoying enemy in the game. Thankfully, it only appears in, like, very vanishingly few levels. That thing is way too tanky and has way too good of attacks for what it is. I'll just stand here and shoot gun. It comes to me, and it'll take out the skeletons along the way. Alright. You didn't just see that. Dying at the last possible second to the pit. Oh, right. Now, Melon Bread as a character with a significant range deficiency. As well as a bit of a speed. This is not going to go very good as the fight goes on. This is going to get real bad. Yep. Jeepers, zoinkies. I think I literally just messed up the two Scooby-Doo quotes back. That should have been Zoinks and Jinkies. Well, Hanna-Barbera isn't sponsoring this stream, so they don't have to pay me to get the lines right. Alright, and last one of these. You're telling me that one of these downward stabs did not instantly kill this thing, but I can instantly kill, like, half of the cast with that? Okay. Sure. Weird health values, but okay. That or I just got a glancing blow. I guess one benefit to doing this after the kind of finale rush is that I get used to the bubble physics. So I'm actually ready for this fight now. Instead of doing it usually on the stream right after, I'm like, oh god, I forgot how the bubble physics work. Gotta destroy all the minions first, because boy, it's gonna make this boss battle more annoying. Especially these crystal dudes. Although the rocket guy is really doing his best as well. And I might die now. That was close. Let's just keep our distance and not get too greedy. And don't miss our jump either. Ah, no. Okay, out. There we go. clutched it out.
My stones! We have a new record!
All right, and that makes all of the Battle Dome fights that are necessary for a good ending. Cool. All right, well, that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. So, I know the conversational well ran a little bit dry there, but that's also what happens when I'm desperately in need of a break to go do real life things. So, you know, it happens. Anyways, I still had fun. So, I think we probably have one more stream of Freedom Planet 2 left next week, and then I'll just probably be finishing up whatever Mega Man project I'm working on, and then I might end up taking my hiatus. So, yeah, only a little bit of Crash left, so get your dose while you can. Oh, I mean, I'll still be around, but you know what I mean. If you want to talk to me even more and make sure that you even stay in contact with me and all my hijinks and shenanigans, you can join the Discord, which is in the description. It's I talk there. On Mega Man. We're also doing a Mega Man Ruby Spheres watch party this weekend on Saturday. So if you have some time for that, I'd invite you to come along because boy is that a corny show and it's fun to watch and make fun of. I have a Chemistry React stream on Thursday this week, so come by for that as well. I'm talking about Australian man, or reacting to an Australian man making weird glasses. Not glasses that you wear, but glass is as in chemical structure. And another guy do part 2 to him making a naturally blue gas. So come by. It'll be interesting science all around. And yeah, then next week we'll do something Mega Man related. Not more Mega Man Soccer. That's going to be a special occasion kind of stream. A random revisit every once in a while kind of thing. But yeah, so I also have socials. If you want to follow me on Blue Sky and Twitter for some reason, I post a little bit there. Not a whole lot, but you know, maybe you might find something interesting. Outside of that, that's gonna do it for me tonight. So glad to have caught y'all today, and I'll catch y'all later tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. All right, see you.